welcome to an Exile with Xiliote show! Today we'll talk about Sonic movie, but not the Easter eggs and references. We saw that already in the previous video. No, we talk about a little review from a fan. The fan I am. So, we'll see in this video what I liked, what I didn't like, and we will compare the movie with the games and the cartoons, and some questions we are asking ourselves about the Sonic world and the link with Sonic movie. Before I forget, when Sonic movie came in theaters, it was the first film. So now everything is okay. Here we go! What I liked! Let's talk about the character personality. Sonic. He's cool, clever, fast-minded. You could see that when he drives the car, and he's learning how to drive the car in the same time he's driving. That's a really good brain he has. He's positive in every moment of his life. When he shows his cave, for example, he says he has his best life on Earth. He's childish, extravagant, talkative, especially to himself. When you know Sonic has been isolated for 10 years, you could understand why he's so talkative. When he met Tom, he begins to talk and talk and talk. Yeah, I have a friend, freedom!
You got it. I am great at renting. Still talking.
He's more expressive than in the games. He always smiling. And in the movie, and in Sonic Unleashed too, he has some more expression, not only smiling, all emotion are here. And in the movie too, you have all emotion, sadness, etc., angriness. His design is really cool. But you already know that for months, but this is what I liked about this character. Now, Robotnik, his personality, the great 300 IQ genius, the most clever, the best brain in the world, the most intelligent person in the world. He's so intelligent. He sees what nobody sees, and so you feel alone and lonely. That's how Jim Carrey brings the character, and so as nobody understands him and can't do what he can do, he feels really superior to the human beings and the other creature, and so frustrated by that. So he became really evil and hates everyone except his robots. His robots are his babies, and he really prefers machines than humans. For example, robots can't get laid and drunk. They do what they have to do. They don't need that. That family movie, but never mind. He doesn't have any empathy for the living creatures. For example, when he takes Stone Mouth and says, "No, why do you want to help me? Go to your duty, catch them!" And the evolution of the character is really graduated. In the beginning, he's wearing black suits and he works for governments. And then he met Sonic and what, that creature? And when he met Sonic, he became more and more evil and crazy, till he gets completely mad at the end. But when Sonic brought him the purpose to world domination because of his spine with unlimited energy, and the purpose came from Sonic, because in the game there is no really such purposes like that. There is just a mad scientist that dislike a hedgehog. No, in the movie they bring the purpose, the spine, with unlimited energy for world domination and for every robot. So Sonic only can bring that to him. He became mad and more mad as we look at the film. And well, the so-called flight suit, the red flight suit that makes you remember the real Robotnik. And to the end of the film, you see him really completely mad in the mushroom world, and he says, "My grasp of insanity remains absolute." And you see this mustache, really big mustache, and you say, "Oh, that's the real Eggman we knows." If you want to see the real Eggman, he's at the end of the film. If you want to see a Sonic movie in Green Hill and the Robotnik chasing him, you will be disappointed in a really high level. So don't wait for that. Now let's talk about the fact and all the scenes. I like the way that Sonic makes movie references, and as he lives here in Earth for 10 years, it makes credits for the references. And I like the way that Sonic likes rock, and well, you see that when he wants to look at Easy Top Band. And I knew a week ago that the band really exists. It's a French rock cover band from ZZ Top. The Uses of the Rings, I really liked it too, because in the beginning of the film you only knows you could travel through worlds, through planets, through space. You throw the rings and you go through space to another world. And later, you know that when you throw a ring and you say, "I want to go there," then you go where you exactly want to go. So the will of the owner is the key to travel with the rings in the movie. I like this scene where Sonic has a fish on his head. I think it was fun because the fish is on his head, but it's really ridiculous, because when you go so fast, why that fish stayed with the speed? That is impossible, so it makes me laugh. The way that Sonic is its own psychiatrist was really funny. Even if at the end you see that he is really dramatic, and Sonic is sad and isolated. But how Sonic bring that with his positivity, it's really cool. The clash between Robotnik and Tom, when Robotnik says, "When you were feeding out-powered milk," and Tom answered, "I actually was breastfed by my mother." Robotnik answered, "Get that in your orphan face."
I was spitting out formulas while you were still spitting up formula. I was breastfed, actually. Nice. Rub that in my orphan face.
So we could see that Robotnik is orphaned because we don't know his mother, as everyone in Sonic, I guess. Before the birth scene, Sonic thinks that the phone box is a teleporter. And Tom answered, no, it's just for normal people, robbers, dealers, someone who wants to have a call. I think I'm the only one to have laughed in this scene, but never mind, I am an alien. Only the blue color is missing to me, you know. The Robotnik fly suit, when Maddie says, what is that? Oh, it's my flight suit. And he says, it's reduced Drax. And Tom says, yeah, but you still are one. I really, I won't lie to you, but I look into the dictionary to understand. But it was fun. It was fun, yes. And then after that scene, Sonic punched them through the building. Why? I didn't know because I didn't saw the trailer. So I saw that. I was surprised and I thought myself, why? And then you understand why. But I didn't see the trailer, so I couldn't understand at the beginning. And when Robotnik says, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but I was expecting the unexpectable, so it doesn't count.
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
What I didn't like now. The birth scene, the X-Men scene, so-called it's X-Men scene because it has an X-Men effect with sonic speed, and it is an excuse to show kids how Sonic is fast, and of course all the audience with adults, of course, to see how Sonic is fast. And the characters are empty. For example, the hipster hater, he goes to see Sonic and Tom and says, I hate you, or just like you, I don't remember. Why? Because I hate hipsters. Ha 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 ha. I want to say ha ha lol. Characters are empty, but yeah, never mind, because that's not a really long scene, so it doesn't count. I really disliked when Sonic was dizzy the first time he attacks the robots, and Sonic do this spin dash. And why are you dizzy in every game? You punch, you're not dizzy in the games, you know what I mean? Imagine if every time Sonic jump on an enemy, if he's dizzy all the time. It could be really annoying to play Sonic games. But never mind, it's because it is the beginning of Sonic, and because he doesn't do that every day, so it's okay. But at first I really didn't like that, you know? I really disliked Sonic farting. Yes, I don't like this kind of humor. Sonic the Hedgehog, sincerely, you're not Conqueror. You're not that Squirrel. Or Squirrel, yes, you're not that Squirrel at all. There's a thing I really didn't like in the movie. Tom and Sonic, that the relationship. Why that? You see that at the hotel, look, and when Sonic says, yeah, I will stay all night long awake, and blah blah blah, and Tom says, sure kid, sure. And at the end of the film, when Sonic doesn't want to take a nap, and he says, oh no, I don't want, like a child. But before all that, when Robotnik chased them in the car, Sonic says,
Just drive the car. I'll take care of this. And if I don't make it, just ditch me. You seem good at that.
And you see, he's a real leader, and not a child. Okay, he's childish because his personality is childish, but you see, he's also clever, fast-minded, and mature. Also, Naoto Oshima saw him when he created the character design. He told us, I see Sonic more mature than everyone sees him. So I see like that me too. And I don't understand why once you are a leader or once you're a child and just choose and choose well, please. Choose carefully for the fans. I didn't like also the guy from the government comes to Maddie and Tom's house and he offered them an invitation or a flyer for an Italian restaurant to shut them up. But why an Italian restaurant? Why not, I don't know, a house? Another house? Free for free? I don't know. Why? There's something I really didn't understand. Why the sister-in-law doesn't like him? Why do you hate Tom so much? Because in the theater, everyone laughed out loud, but I smiled, but it wasn't as hilarious. I wasn't like the other people because I don't know why she hates Tom so much. Now let's talk about the strange but okay with the story. I didn't dislike, I didn't like, but I accept that. So let's begin. Sonic 10 years alone, hiding from the humans. Okay, he's hiding because what happened to, Longclaw, etc., traumatized, blah blah blah. But 10 years, even Knuckles or Shadow the Hedgehog couldn't bear that, so Sonic, an extrovert like him. But that's okay because that's the story, I accept that. Robotnik engaged by government. It was very strange too at first because in Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic X, that's exactly the opposite. He's against the government, The Robotnik and car design, and it's really Earthling, it's really from Earth, But that's normal because I accept, because Robotnik is from Earth. So when Jojo brings the power sneaker to him, the red shoes, it was a really, really, really cute scene. But at first, Sonic has really damaged shoes, broken shoes, used shoes, Now let's talk about the comparison. I told you about the shoes, but in the trailer, Sonic has his shoes, the red shoes, but you saw just previously, Jojo brings him his shoes. The uses of rings. Let's compare the uses of rings between the games and the movie. So, in the games, the rings are a protection. So when you lose ring, you can you don't lose a life. Yes, like in every game. Then in the cartoon, like Sonic and Sally, for example, it makes him faster and stronger. In Sonic X, the same. In the Sonic game, for example, like a little like in the film, you could travel through dimensions. You go through rings, you jump into it, and wow, you're in another stage, the special stage. You go to the special stage, and it's a little like in the movie, you know, when you throw the ring and you jump in it. Wow, you're in another world. Wow. In the movie, you know why Sonic has a doubler behind him? Not like in the cartoon from Sonic Underground, for example. He has a doubler behind him, but we really don't know why. Just because of his color and speed. But in the movie, you see that he has energy, unlimited energy. And that's why the doubler is here. To say Sonic is electric, yes, it's electricity. That's simple. This is just electricity behind him. The blur from him, electricity. Yeah, you understand. We could compare the Sonic fan film. I don't know if you know it, but I think you know it. The Sonic fan film from Blue Core Studio to the Sonic movie we know from Paramount. For example, we have the same scene when Sonic runs through the forest. It's almost the same, except of course fan film are less, good. Even when you see Sonic, the both Sonic, they're similar. The spine are the same. I don't know, I am asking myself, did they got some inspiration from this film to make Sonic movie? Maybe yes, maybe not. What do you think? At the end of the film, you got the Sonic cave, well, the Sonic room Magenta made for Sonic. It's really cool thing you did. You see, it has the same brightness, and everything is almost the same. And you also got the car. You see in this video what the reference of the car. I'm not teasing at all now. Now let's talk about the question we are asking ourselves about Sonic movie and the other games, etc. So, first question, what is the name of Sonic Planet? Because in Sonic the movie, and not Sonic movie, Sonic the movie, the Japanese animation film, in two parts, they says Sonic lives in a planet called Planet Freedom, and not Freedom Planet, Planet Freedom. But in the games, they didn't say anything about the name of the planet. We know South Island, but we don't know the name of the planet, except here. Also, in the American version, in the cartoon version and American version, Sonic lives in Mobius planet. So, where Sonic lives? That's the question I am asking myself. Because in Sonic X, for example, that's the reference with Sonic the movie, that's the reference because it's the only Japanese cartoon we have, because Sonic the movie is a Japanese animation film. So. In Sonic X, they didn't tell anything about the name of the planet, but in the other cartoon, they did. In the American version of game, they did. So why don't you tell the name of the planet? Is that a right problem or something like that? It's maybe a right problem, I guess. What do you think? I really want to know what you think about that. It will be helpful for me, I guess, and for you too, but maybe. The Sonic multiverse in Sonic X, there is the multiverse between the Sonic world and ours. Once a robot from Robotnik fires the Master Emerald. No, not the Master Emerald. I mean the Emerald, and there was a space crack because of that, and it mixed Sonic world and ours. You know, the multiverse, the two worlds were mixing together. It was the parallel world of ours. This is what I wanted to say. The parallel world in Sonic X. And in the movie, Sonic is not in a parallel world of the Earth, but he's really an alien from another world and another planet. That's the difference between them. Now another question. Sonic, are you left-handed? Because in the movie he says, I am the South Pole in South Island, Sonic! Yeah, but are you really left-handed or just for the film? Let's talk about Tails now. When Tails is coming at the end of the film and you see him looking for someone and he says, oh, let's go find him before it's too late. But who? I think you talk about Sonic and not Robotnik because you don't know him. He's from Earth. So I think he's looking for Sonic, but how do you know Sonic? Sonic wants a real friend, it's wrote in his bucket list. And where did you know Sonic? Are you from a parallel world of Sonic and came here in this parallel world of the Earth? I don't know. What the link between Tails and Sonic in that movie? Did Tails have to known him when he was a child? With the answer soon in the other movie, because the Sonic movie 2 is coming, guys. Huh? This is the question I wanted to. Well, so the movie is coming, and we will see the link between Tails, Sonic, and of course the other guys, I guess. I want to see it, not you? Yes, you want. So, this video is finished. I think, I hope you enjoyed it. And tell me what you like, what you didn't like, what you did accept, etc. Tell me what you think about my video, etc. So we can talk together. I will be pleased to answer you, I promise. So, don't forget to comment and subscribe if you want, of course. And bye-bye! I won't be drunk with that, I promise you. I like the Robotnik madness at the end of the movie too. But I already told that, yes, I already did it, yes. In Sonic games, in general in games, non, allez, alors, on va enlever la dernière, hein, je crois, on enlève la dernière. If you want me to earn some money from Sega and Sonic, I really would like to have some action, not action figures, but yes, I want action figure, but I can, well, I have a very good English accent, yes. My accent, if you ask me, is from the south of France. I am a southpaw too, yes, I am.